Interesting.
Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. We have a great show for you today. No guest today. We're coming back after a small hiccup. We're going to talk about a California couple that vanished and abandoned their kids after stealing millions in COVID funds. A Brass Against singer peed on a fan's face. And what's your plans for Thanksgiving? We'll share ours. We also have crazy news coming soon and a hot mess. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. Hey, welcome back. Oh, that was a very long time before I did the intro and did this. Yes. Thanks for joining us for the first time today. I am your host, Epic. Yeah.
Hey.
Awesome.
We should have acted like it never happened.
That's what I said. You should have came right in saying like Larry mid-sentence, like just talking about shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And, like,
Carlos Santana, yeah.
like nothing happened.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Nothing.
do you guys? No, this is weird.
To my front left are the ones they call A1 and A2.
Again.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
the ace. We're the
Dub
ace.
the A
A
team.
squad,
A-team over
A
here.
First
team,
time I'm here.
whatever.
Been
established,
Yeah.
right?
Now
Yeah.
boarding Group A.
Just,
Yeah.
And then over
The
there.
alphas,
And then across from them is Group B.
the betas.
The betas.
Working with what we got here,
Chris
folks.
Kettler and Bite Size Larry.
It makes sense.
Absolutely.
Think about
Hey.
it. Letters. You.
Bitter and bite size. Bitter bite size.
If you joined us for our first half of our episode, or first like
Order,
10%.
like
The
10
whole half?
seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. Larry was talking about. Let's see. Let's recap real quick. Larry went to Las Vegas, not Southeast Asia.
Not Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Get that
He didn't
correct.
go to a Raiders game. He.
Last week, did you guys say I was in Southeast Asia?
No, I don't think.
I actually, what I said last week was multiple places. I could not remember where you were going.
I think
So
where
every
the
time
hell
I
is
mentioned
Larry?
you
you
being
went
away,
to Montana,
you went to Montana, you went to
Australia.
Montana.
Australia, wherever.
These are
Yeah.
all places I would not. Well, I would go to Australia.
Yeah.
I do
It's like,
wanna
well,
go there.
I might go there.
Yeah.
You don't go down
Detroit,
under, is what you're saying,
you
huh?
know. So
No?
it was a
No?
different place every time. So
Sometimes, Chris. Sometimes.
Sometimes, Chris.
but we're
Sometimes.
gonna
Land
get.
down under, you know?
Sounded
and
like a
then-
very dark moment. Like sometimes, Chris.
But yeah, so it was mostly Larry talking.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, Larry was. We were discussing
just-
how his vacation went
Yep.
Yeah.
with his wife.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then the
the
power
highlight
went
was
out.
Carlos Santana. It was
And the power
It was great.
And then the power went out,
Yeah.
and
And now we're here.
And we're here. We're back.
We're back.
It's all right. It's all right.
Absolutely. Okay, so anyways, let's get to our first.
The Bluetooth issue is here again. I clapped, but
All right,
It was
we'll
very-
try it again.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
I'm fine now. Everything's
So,
Clapping your belly?
this
no,
is
I'm
so.
doing this. It's like
It's
a
what?
mid clap.
It's a what? What's it? Wait.
Mid clap. It's a
mid-
mid-sectional clap.
Oh my God.
good. It's more just like a chill.
Relax
like-
clap.
Yeah, like she's just like I'm clapping, but not like
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm
you know.
barely clapping.
That's real close to
Gotcha.
a belly drum roll, though, you know?
True.
That's like the
clapping,
super
but
dad
not
move, though.
loudly.
Yeah.
That's a super dad move.
Oh,
Now these names are nightmares. But I'm
They
gonna
are?
attempt them.
I think it's a Britney impersonator.
yeah,
Joe.
right?
Is that what that is? We're going to talk about Britney impersonator?
not exactly.
No.
She might be on the side. We don't know.
Richard Evazian and his
Oh.
wife Marietta Terabellion.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, that's pretty
Terabellion?
close. They're facing prison for their role in a massive COVID relief fraud scheme when they cut off their electronic tracking bracelets and fled their California home, abandoning their 3 teenage children.
Run, Britney, run.
They left a typewritten note for the kids aged 13, 15, and 16.
Nice.
We will be together again one day, it read.
One day.
This is not a goodbye, but a brief break from each other.
Damn.
That's her kids, though.
Yeah. This was late August, almost 3 months later.
But her kids are like in that mid-teenage years. You'd want a break for a
Yeah.
while from them, you know?
And
Damn, like they're your kids though. Just
Yeah, but
take
they're
a night-
teenagers.
Go fucking out for the night and then come back.
and then this was also 5 months after their convictions in June,
Ugh.
and the couple has still not yet been found.
What?
The FBI is searching for
There they are. That's what they look like.
them.
If you see them, be like, hey,
License plate number
Wait a second.
BR549.
that's not it.
It is that.
But that's
think so.
weird because it didn't stop the judge this week from sentencing them. It said, I don't understand that at all. It says
is it?
in absentia to 17 and 6 years in prison. So I'm guessing respectively. Okay, so one of them got 17 years, the other one got 6. Even though they're not there, I don't know how they
Yeah.
can sentence
If you
people.
are, if you already been convicted,
Oh,
I gotcha.
sentencing can still occur.
It just has
It's
to happen when they're found.
But they it was a scheme to steal more than $20 million.
Whew.
I don't even know how you can do that. Like,
They figured it out.
Apparently, they
Why
just
did
look
leave a
fucking
note? Why
really
didn't they
stupid.
fake their
crazy.
death?
what business did they have? Like, they say what they did. Like
They stole.
for a
Yeah,
living.
that's what they
said,
did for a living.
Like, how do you even get to
For
claim
they
that
were,
much?
They were scamming the
So-
welfare system, probably.
According to court documents and evidence presented at trial, they used fake or stolen identities, including the names of dead people and foreign exchange students who briefly visited the
These
U.S.
people
years
are
ago.
extremely savory. This is a great time right here.
So these are just like
Savory.
Like if we cooked them and then
Yeah,
ate a little bit, they would
So
be
I think
They-
savvy. I think
no,
you looking for
I used
savvy?
the right
Jesus.
word. I got
Savory
the word.
morsels.
I got the word I
So,
wanted.
so they submitted fraudulent applications for approximately 150 federal pandemic relief loans for sham businesses in
Okay.
San Fernando Valley.
Damn. I wish I would have thought of that.
Right, like I wish
I know, right? Jeez, man, they did a lot though. They had like falsified tax forms and payroll records and all
Savvy.
this shit.
Savvy.
No.
And then they left the
Savory
note.
still.
They left the kids. That's,
They left the
they could
kids.
do all that, but they
They said,
couldn't
"Fuck
take
that."
the kids.
I hear the family
the
attorney
kids.
is applying for passports for the kids.
They're doing what?
So like there's more developments on this story. So
Okay.
apparently they're not. They have been okay. It's not necessarily that they've been found, but the attorneys for the family have applied for passports for all 3 kids.
Okay.
To go to Barbados, and that's the understanding of where the parents are then. But obviously, there's no
But they don't-
extradition.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
no
there's no
extradi-
extradition.
Wow.
Barbados, there's
but-
no extradition.
No.
Isn't Barbados like part of a territory of ours or something? Maybe?
No, not of ours.
No?
I don't think of ours. I don't. We
I
don't,
don't
we
know.
don't. You can't go get somebody out of Barbados. But I'm sure we likely have some sort of arrangement with that government, but we can't just extradite them. It would be on the government to arrest them and then turn them over.
Oh, yeah.
But if they didn't break any laws there,
Right
the
there,
likelihood
yeah.
of
Morning
that
again, guys.
is not going to happen. But yeah, I guess it's up to this judge to grant whether or not these kids can get a passport. And
Yeah.
the look of it is that they will get their passports because
Wow.
the kids didn't do anything
Right.
wrong.
The
Yeah.
kids
But
But
didn't
they
do
know
shit.
where the kids are going,
Yeah.
so it's just like it's
Wow.
a weird situation there because they still apparently have a lot of this money too.
Well, yeah, I
the
could
couple.
imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to fucking
Wait, how
Tommy
much-
Parker
how much
said, "I
was it
think they were the
again?
ones that called me on my car warranty. I could be wrong."
Gotta fit in somewhere. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was
Act
interesting that the
natural.
kids might get these passports and
I mean,
they got to
shoot.
be in some money. So
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'd be like, shit.
I mean, hey, I mean,
Yeah.
it's horrible what they did, but
is it really horrible?
It's
That's
really
horrible.
shitty. It's
It
really,
is shitty.
It's
I
shitty.
mean,
what the fuck? What do
that
you
relief
mean?
fund could have went to
It's-
actual people
You're
that needed
questioning
it.
whether it's horrible.
It's a criminal activity. That's pretty
Yeah,
shitty.
it
man.
is. And then they left their kids.
It's not the worst thing they
And they
could have
left their
ever
kids.
done.
That's pretty
no.
Well, okay, wait, they
But-
didn't leave their kids. Okay, it's
Yeah,
not like
they
they said.
absolutely
bounced
did.
Not-
on their
it's not
kids.
like-
That's right,
3
we'll be
fucking
back.
kids. They said this isn't a goodbye. This is like a we'll see you later. Like when
But it's
though?
not the
When
situation
where
of
the
they
fuck
went
are
to
you
go get
going?
milk and just didn't come back. You know, like
They left
Yeah,
us no.
they left with $20 million.
They left
It
us with enough
is.
money to provide for
It's
all
like-
of them.
Apparently, we know
Like-
the answer to the question: how much money would it take to completely abandon your kids?
Larry's is 20 million. Here we are. Here we are. We did.
I wouldn't be that greedy.
People do it for a lot less.
I wouldn't be that greedy.
Yeah, see?
Like
Let's talk like
cold
10
million, that'd be good, right?
$10.
$10. Jesus.
If they're teenagers, yeah, I'd do it for $50. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude.
Man, like, but for how long? Like, how long are they just planning on being gone for?
My son's 11, and you
I'm
know,
just wondering,
I
like-
lose money trying to get
No,
rid
they're
of him.
they're
so.
they're trying to be gone forever.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, see, did you miss that, babe?
I must have because I'm sitting here thinking how unsavory they are.
Well,
I thought you said they were savory.
No, they're unsavory.
Are they savvy?
Oh.
Savvy.
so
I was saying that
The whole-
sarcastically, obviously. You guys
So-
didn't pick that up.
So the whole thing with that is what he explained is like they're in Barbados, we're assuming, and
Assumingly.
the lawyer is
Okay.
trying to get like passports for the kids so
Yeah.
that they could meet them there.
Is that the family lawyer?
Assumingly, though.
I would assume so.
Then they planned all of this.
Yeah.
It's
That was
probably
the
easier
whole
to
thing,
get to
yeah.
Barbados without the kids.
Yeah.
And they were like, the lawyer's going to bring the kids to Barbados.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yep.
It's very
They planned it.
sketchy. Super
So
sketchy.
they're not bad parents.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. They're not horrible. They're not horrible.
Like,
I mean-
terrible parents.
They're trying to make a better life for themselves.
Exactly.
Somewhere
yeah,
else.
by stealing a
They
shit
stole,
ton
they
of
stole.
On
money.
the back of taxpayers.
Yeah.
The American way.
Yeah.
The American way.
Eh.
21st century.
Yeah.
I don't think they abandoned their kids. So that makes them all right.
I feel like they lightweight abandon their kids. though.
Because the money's involved.
Bill,
So let me
because
ask,
it-
if we took
so-
the money out of the equation and they just left,
Right,
and
they
there was
just
no money
bounce.
involved, would they still be okay parents like that?
Absolutely not.
So because of the money, it's a justification that makes it the
I
situation
think it's
okay.
the note that makes this situation.
None of this. The note
note
doesn't
is
make
bad.
shit. The note doesn't-
It's very vague.
Please
not
excuse
bad.
us
It's not
leaving our
bad.
children
The note-
unattended as we
This is-
flee with
Nothing
$200
helps.
million.
Nothing helps.
It's
This is
not
all
vague
bad.
if you said
This
it's
sucks.
not goodbye, it's see you later.
It's see you later.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
vague. That's
I
straight
guess.
up.
That's what all the
They
ladies
end
say to me
movies with
before
that.
they break
Yeah.
up. See you later, asshole.
Yeah, it's not. It's not me.
But they definitely didn't tell the kids because the kids would have ratted them out immediately.
Because you're like, yeah, they got
Oh, where they at?
$20
Oh, like,
fucking
where they
million
going?
You can't tell your
dollars.
kids
These
shit,
assholes.
man. They straight rat on you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, they couldn't have told them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an app on my
Well,
phone.
plus,
that
I
can-
think in a way, if they told them, that'd make them accessories.
Right. They
Yeah.
got
So they were
involved.
helping their
Yeah.
kids.
maybe they have the same
Still
app on
terrible.
their phone that I have on mine. Because like when I go
Not
somewhere,
gonna
my son
change
can see.
my mind.
My son can see where I'm at, and I
Yeah.
literally went for an oil change. And he got home from school before I got back home, and he said, "So what were you doing at Toyota?" And I was like, "Damn."
Like, were you
Yeah, we
watching
checking
me?
up on
Why?
you.
Why are you watching me for?
Maybe these kids need that app. What are you doing in Barbados?
Like, we're not in Barbados.
Oh, but
I
they took
see
their
it.
ankle monitors off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assumingly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you can't get on the plane with an ankle
I
monitor.
mean,
Yeah, oh,
how
yeah.
the fuck they get those guys? thinking?
Yeah. They just put a really big pair of baggy jeans on over their clothes.
Well, you know what?
see
I
it.
guess that's not a joke because I actually remember when we were heading out to Vegas and we were going through TSA.
Yeah.
They stopped my wife because she set off the thing and they were doing the wand and they got to her leg and that's where it went off. And we don't know why it went off, but they still joked. The security
she
guy
wearing
that
an
joked
ankle
and said,
bracelet?
"Did you forget to take your ankle bracelet off?" She just started cracking up. Yeah,
They're
I
like,
guess-
no, I took it off. What the fuck?
Hey, did
I
you
mean,
guys
no,
know?
I'm
Fun
kidding.
fact. Fun fact.
Fun
TSA
fact?
is not law enforcement.
They're not.
They are not law enforcement.
Did I post to this
They
one
also
already?
are
Fuck.
Don't they
not.
work for the actual airport?
They work for the airport. They are a private group that works for all airports. That's all they can do. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's
Did you see the comment to your comment about Stephen Hawking?
No.
Joe
He's
Mo
like,
said, did you know he was British? I couldn't tell by his
The
accent.
accent.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that one before.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Good job, Joe.
God.
Great job,
Thank
Joe.
you, Tommy. Thank you. So we're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna have some crazy news. And we're gonna-
Already? Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about Brass Against singer peeing on fans' face. Gonna be another interesting episode of the Epic
Another
Radio.
interesting.
Keep it locked right here.
The reenactment segment,
Oh,
right?
No,
The
absolutely
reenactment
not.
segment,
No,
I think
no.
is what-
No,
Who's up?
We ain't down with that R. Kelly shit here. Okay,
Ah,
so
no.
Did we start it?
No.
what?
Done with it.
No.
Did we start it?
Stop it.
No. Anyways, so yeah,
Keep
go
going.
on break.
You're listening to The Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play, and take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
What's the deal? This is Marcus. Chatting with us couldn't be easier with the official Epic Radio Discord channel. Text, voice, and even video chatted up with the cast live on the show every Sunday. It's fast and easy. Download Discord from Google Play or the App Store and have the most interactive experience ever. Forever. Go to https://discord.io/The Epic Radio Show and join our server now. We'll see you Sunday.
Hi, everybody. I'm Peter Griffin. Did you know you can get Amazon Music Unlimited free for 30 days on us, the Epic Radio Show? And enjoy 70 million songs, thousands of playlists, and personalized streaming stations? Oh my God. Get it ad-free and unlimited, just like the name says. They said it. They said it, Lois. You can also enjoy your favorite podcast and live feature. Head over to getamazonmusic.com/epic and start your 30-day free trial now. And if you like it, you can keep it for only $7.99 a month. Do it now. Hey, Lois, I just finished my ad for Amazon.
If you're tired of looking at the same old dreary walls or notice that your window or door trims are in desperate need for an update, then look no further than Edge to Edge Painting. At Edge to Edge, our services and expertise will ensure that you receive exceptional painting services. You can receive a free quote by contacting Ed at 216-571-2527. Serving the greater Cleveland area since 2010, Edge to Edge Painting is guaranteed to give you an edge in your paint work. Give us a call today.
Hey guys, have you ever heard of Elfsight?
Is it a porn site for elves?
No, you dumb fuck. Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley, and I have diabetes. And if you need widgets for your website, there's only one place you need to go. That's Elfsight. Elfsight has a ton of widgets that are fun to customize and easy to use. They have prices so cheap, it made me slap my wife. And my wife's been dead for 7 years. So who the hell did I hit? Go to elfsight.io/Epic Radio and try out some widgets for free. This has not been brought to you by the National Diabetes Association.
I'm Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
And I'm Ted Theodore Logan. And we're Wild Stallions. And we're here to tell you about Swift Lifestyles.
What's that, Ted?
Well, I'll tell you, Bill. Swift Lifestyles is the most outstanding line of products designed to keep you focused and energized.
Whoa.
Is Socrates here?
The only true wisdom consists in knowing that you know nothing.
That's us, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Swift Lifestyles is a gamer fuel / nutrition / lifestyle brand that came into existence due to a lack of clean gamer fuels.
This should be most triumphant.
Excellent. Swift Lifestyles are also made with clean ingredients that result in a clean taste with no bogus chalky aftertaste.
Chalky aftertaste is most non-triumphant.
They've also worked to bring you AAA nootropics for brain health.
No way, Ted.
Yes way, Bill. Swift Lifestyles has drinks, vitamins, and even gummies to get you through the most excellent adventures.
And the most bogus journeys.
Go to swiftlifestyles.com and use the code EPICSHOW for 15% off.
Be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes!
Welcome back, guys. We're the Epic Radio Show.
We even laugh at like some of the dumb shit he says, like the same, like some of the same fucking dumb shit. It's like
I know. A1 and A2 are bonding because they're like twins.
we're like kind of lightweight twins a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities. We're
Yeah,
not
there
gonna
really
get
is.
into it now, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Because he would told me the most recent one that I can remember is he's like, she likes fall too.
Yeah, fall is my
Yeah.
favorite weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I feel like you
What
two
can we
are
do?
gonna like team up against me or some shit. I don't
maybe
know.
one day we will. Maybe we're already
Yeah.
planning and you just don't know.
Fucking A. So am I gonna get like a note?
You might get a note. I might leave you a detailed note about, hey, sorry about
Son of a
everything,
bitch.
but like
On this day, we will kick your ass.
Yeah.
we will fuck you up.
Jesus.
It's got to be a little
Listen,
vulgar.
hey,
okay?
you know what? There's a goddamn.
You bring
fuck
it.
you
We're
up.
witnessing this shit, guys. So when I put in for that restraining order, you know why.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but anyways,
If it
it's time
happens,
for
it
crazy
happens,
news.
You know? Decide we're tired of it. Oh look, I feel like I'm really small. Like, meow. I feel like I'm just like meow, small. Okay. I mean, I am kind of small, but not that small. So, doctors remove wedding ring from man's penis. He's like, would you rather them leave it on there?
It's talking about bite size, man.
Talking about bites.
I mean, how
Is this
small?
actual footage? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is this footage?
yeah,
Is this footage?
it is.
Oh, I gotta fix this. It's so heavy. Okay. Okay, a 28-year-old.
What'd you put a ring on there for?
He's
I don't
like,
know.
She's about to get into it.
yeah, I'm about to get into it.
That's like a super needle dick, man.
Super needle.
I know. How does? There's
Hey,
no way
I
my
really
penis
need
would
to
fit
know
in that
that.
ring.
All the lube
Yeah.
in the world. I'm not getting
Oof.
my thing through
just
that.
sounds
If
like
you
a
love
bad-
it, you got to put a ring on it.
She liked it. Okay. Or he. I don't judge. I don't care. A 28-year-old South African endured a rare case of penile strangulation. Think about that for a second,
That's
y'all.
a great song title or band name.
Penile
It's a
strangulation.
band name, Penile Strangulation.
I'm gonna sit normal so you can see where I'm at. Okay. After squeezing his wedding ring around his sex organ for erotic reasons,
Oh my god.
the unnamed man was apparently attempting to use the wedding ring as a substitute cock ring,
Oh my
a
god.
sex toy that holds blood in the penis to heighten sexual response. The ring caused the man's penis to swell up so much that he was unable to remove it, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. When the patient's mother brought him... The patient's mother!
Oh god.
Why was his mother involved?
He's like, Mom, help.
Mom, there's a ring on my dick.
I don't even
She's
laugh at
like-
his pain.
Why? Are you fucking stupid?
Steve Walker said, "Now taking to stage, penile strangulation."
Woo! I'm not near my sound effects.
Yep.
But, yay!
Crowd goes crazy.
Crowd goes wild for penile strangulation. Okay.
Who does it, really? You know?
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody to strangle my penis today, actually. So
Not in the same way,
Not in the same way.
assumingly.
No.
I don't know. He's not answering that question.
He said maybe the same
hey,
way.
beggars can't be choosers.
I'll take it.
Again, look what I'm working with here, guys.
So when the patient's mother brought him to the hospital, 4 hours after he had, I guess his penis was erect and blue. At first, the doctors.
That was the opening act. Erect and blue.
Erect and blue, everybody.
It looked like swallowed up Smurf.
Oh,
Like a Smurf's nose.
like a Smurf's nose, yeah. At first, doctors tried to cut the ring off with a tiny surgical saw, but that failed because the swelling made it difficult to get close to the ring without causing further injury.
Jesus Christ.
So doctors, this is great. You guys are going to love this part. So doctors eventually made multiple puncture aspirations. Is that how aspirations? I don't know how you say that.
Aspersions.
Is that it?
Maybe.
Is that how you say it? I don't know. With a syringe and a pink needle to reduce the swelling. There was a needle involved
And it was pink.
on a very swollen dick. How do you guys feel? Everybody feel okay right now?
I'm okay.
It's not
Yeah,
my
you're fine.
dick. It's not my dick. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, are you imagining a needle
Oh,
anywhere in the vicinity of your dick right
No,
now?
no.
No?
I think I'm good on
no,
that.
Everybody's
Yeah.
good? Yeah? Okay. The
Been
patient.
there, done that.
Been there, done that. I'm fine.
He's like, that's a Tuesday for me.
Fucking Tuesday afternoon.
I just
So-
got back from needles in my dick.
I think
I
that's
live that way.
next week. Needles and dicks.
Needles
takes
and
the
dicks.
stage.
Yeah.
The patient was given antibiotics and painkillers. And they obviously told him, don't do this again.
Doctor's
Steve said.
instructions.
Please
Erected blue and the blue balls coming to the stage.
please don't do this. Oh, there's oh shit. Okay. So the journal noted no proper guidelines exist for the treatment of this condition. So the best method is the one with a successful outcome. So whatever they fucking did to get it off his dick was the best solution for this
Getting his
problem.
dick
But they
off is
didn't
what you
say
said.
what.
No, not getting his dick off. No,
She-
because I think it was beyond getting the ring off his dick.
I like how they refer to it as a condition. Like the condition.
Yeah, right?
The condition is
This
stupid.
will
That's
definitely-
what
Yeah.
the condition
This will
is.
definitely happen again. Okay.
This is definitely happening.
This has definitely happened more than this one time.
They are They're just convenient.
Like, how
Like,
did
how
he
do how
know?
do we treat
Strangulation.
stupid? How do we treat stupid?
First off,
How
it's
did you-
like, dude, like,
How?
just get a cock ring. Like, is it really that?
So they say it's a wedding ring. Is it his wedding ring? Is he married?
It didn't say. It
It
just
was-
has a
I would
wedding ring.
assume
Is that his
not because his mom
Is that
took
his
him.
mom's wedding ring?
I hope
Oh
not.
God!
How old is the
20.
patient?
He was 28.
28.
Jesus.
You just think you'll learn some things. by
Larry
then.
looks so disappointed.
He's
I'm
disappointed in
disappointed.
this man.
You were
He's
just
like,
oh my goodness.
this is
The deep
disappointing
sigh.
in the male community, right? Like, all you
Absolutely,
males out
Tommy.
here.
He said new meaning the needle dick.
This is just
Oh.
this is a reflection of what men with small dicks will do. You see, that's what it is.
Buy a Ferrari. Okay.
My mom should have gotten herself stuck in a dryer under the couch. I'm pretty sure they're super
I'm
close.
so
family,
confused
just
by this
saying.
story.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know what's going on.
Because it's just crazy.
It's
And I'm
just,
just
it's
like,
not supposed to really make
How?
sense. That's what I'm saying. How?
How?
I need to watch it happen,
A lot of lube.
and I don't want to watch it
I
happen.
don't want to
It's a
watch
true
it.
But I need to.
testimonial
I
that a
need to
guy will
see
just
it
keep
to-
pushing until
Like,
it gets
I
in
need
there.
to see
you
it.
know?
I don't want to see it, but I have to see
If somebody just
Yeah.
takes like a dildo and do like a reenactment,
it. Get like a
I'm like,
get like a real life
Well,
like one.
yeah, but I was gonna say
Shove
like
it on there.
the dildos
Next
are
week.
always like 10 times bigger than a real fucking.
Next week
That's
on the
even
Epic
better.
Radio Show,
It'll
A1 and
be-
A2
Except for
will
Larry.
attempt to put a dildo through a wedding band.
I mean, don't fucking tempt
Yeah.
me, man. I can get a dildo. I can
We
get a
should
wedding ring.
reenact these. That's what we should
Tommy
do.
has an old wedding ring.
I'm good
I
on
will
that.
get his old wedding ring and shove that shit on a
Dude,
dildo.
there's no way.
I'm just trying to see,
There's
like,
no
even
way that would.
flaccid, like, how
Yeah,
the fuck
no.
are you getting a ring?
There's no way.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't
You know what I'm
understand.
fitting in? Just a tip.
The needle dick. man.
Like barely though.
I'm so confused.
See, yeah, I
Yeah.
need to see it happen, but I don't want to.
He's
Right.
gotta be like one of them,
Like-
like
I gotta see it.
Contortionist?
no,
What ring size do you
It had-
think Shaq wears? Like,
yeah, it'd have to be either a really big ring
it's a huge
Though. Or a
ring,
really
then,
tiny
right?
dick.
or a
Yeah.
really tiny dick, right?
But at 28 and your dick that small, yeah, just fucking kill yourself. I'm sorry.
Just
like,
fucking
Yeah.
kill yourself, Larry says. Don't kill
I mean, he
yourself.
almost did.
If you have a small dick, don't kill yourself. Larry, that's not nice.
But at least he had his mom to take him to the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his mom helped him.
Little
though.
dick,
Awkward.
Little dick boys need
Very
that.
awkward indeed.
Yeah.
Like, why
you're
was your
28,
mom?
living at home with your mom,
Why was
he's a
your
little
mom?
dick
putting a
Why
wedding
was
ring
his
on your
mom
dick.
the-
Dick boys always
Why?
stay at
Kill
home.
yourself.
I wouldn't have called my mom in a situation like that. I'd be like, oh fuck. Like, not calling my mom, though.
Yeah.
Not doing
Mom,
that.
that's a phone call. Mom, I got my
I know,
running man
like-
stuck on my cock.
And she's like, oh,
So
okay,
I
I'll
don't know
there in
what
10
would be
minutes.
worse, like living in the same house as your mom and this happened, or having to call her up. That's that's
That's who
your
takes you to the
first
hospital.
person
He's in
that
the
you're gonna
basement
call.
just screaming, Mom!
Yeah.
Mom, come down here.
Who's second in line in this?
You know what I
situation?
mean?
If it
Yeah.
is not
Why
mom,
is he doing this to his
Who
dick?
else?
Like,
Yeah.
no
You
one's
call.
there with him?
You
He
know,
did this,
Okay.
like, all alone?
Epic. Let's just
Yeah.
let's go that
Okay.
route. Epic.
Oh,
You put
boy.
a wedding ring on your dick.
Okay.
You're stuck.
Sure. Stuck.
Who do you call?
It's a lifetime
It'd
commitment.
probably be the wife.
Ghostbusters.
You call the wife?
I
Because
would.
Now keep in mind, but keep in
Assumingly,
mind,
I'm
you're doing
there.
this without her around.
But
And
why?
it's
Like,
fine though.
But
I
why?
I would still.
Why would he do this without me around? Wouldn't he want, like, someone to help him if something went wrong?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a surprise. You
Yeah.
know what?
Maybe it was
wonder
a
if he was trying to
surprise.
propose to a girlfriend.
Oh
and he
my
put the ring
God.
on his dick.
That would have been a horrible,
And then, like,
horrible thing.
The mom knew somehow.
And she was, like, ready to take pictures and shit. Like, this is going to be magical.
Right. This
You
is
know?
the best wedding proposal
Yeah.
ever.
So creative.
This is similar to how your dad proposed to me.
Oh, that's gross. Why would he
Here,
do
use
this?
the same ring.
Yeah. Still got some of the dick juice on there.
Ew, stop it. What the heck was that?
So I'm sure
What
this
did
probably
that
wasn't the
do?
first thing that he probably put on his
Stop
dick,
touching
though,
these.
either. He's probably put other things on there before coming to the wedding band.
Onion rings.
Yeah.
Onion rings.
Funyuns.
Funyuns.
Onion.
Anything that's circular and has a donut, maybe. More than likely a donut, right? That one wouldn't be so challenging.
Yeah.
It would be comfortable.
Just don't use the red hot funyuns. That,
No
that
red
would
hot
not be
Funyuns.
good.
Don't use the
The
spicy
flaming
ones.
hot
The
onions
flaming
on your
hot
dick.
funyuns.
Don't put the flaming hot Funyuns on your dick. Don't do that. That would
Oh
probably hurt.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That was one story, guys.
That's one story.
Oh, okay.
We'll make it through.
Wow.
We'll get through this. New Zealand woman held hostage by a possum.
Oh,
This one, there's not a whole lot to the story, but I just thought it was funny. A New Zealand woman had to call the police for help when she found herself being held hostage by a possum in her home. The University of Otago, maybe, postgraduate student said she was unpacking her car at her home, and she felt something run up her leg, apparently. I pulled it off me thinking it was a cat. Weird. And then I saw it was a possum. I thought this cat just ran up my leg and it was a goddamn possum. Why the fuck would this, like, do you
A
have
cat
a
would
cat?
not be better.
Like, a cat would just, it would just be just as, like, shocking for me. Like,
Yes.
what the fuck? Fuck is this shit? So the woman said she fled into her house, and every time she tried to go outside, the possum would reappear and charge at her. Animal control officers referred her to the police, but the woman said she was having trouble getting through to the police station, so she called the emergency number to report, I'm being held hostage by a possum. So,
Oh my God.
I love the silence there.
Ryan said every time I moved, he hissed and fucked my leg. I was captive for hours.
hours. So an officer arrived at the woman's house and was speaking with her through a window, and the possum climbed the officer's leg.
That's hilarious.
I
In the window, like, see what I mean?
see this motherfucker won't let you go. Do something.
Was it like a baby possum?
It doesn't say. It just says a possum. It doesn't say a baby. Doesn't
Gotcha.
say anything about that.
And she, what did she say? Oh, possum?
Oh,
No. She
probably,
didn't say that? No,
probably
okay.
not. No. The officer was able to stun the possum using the beam of his flashlight. And the animal was placed in a box.
That is,
Was
his
it a fucking
flashlight was,
lightsaber? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what
Stop, bitch.
flashlight was set on stun.
Bitch. So they relocated
Apparently,
the possum.
everything that the police have is dangerous. So,
Even a flashlight.
yeah.
I mean, flashlights can be dangerous.
Flashlight set to
itself,
stun.
Yeah.
Like, set to stun.
Jeez.
So they relocated the possum to an area far from the woman's home. The sergeant
And
said
it
the
came back.
possum's behavior, he probably will. The sergeant said the possum's behavior was unusual and theorized the animal may have been formerly kept as a pet or may have just recently been separated from its mother.
Gotcha.
Have you guys ever
Aww.
encountered a possum?
Not very often, like
Yes.
once or
No.
twice.
So like this story isn't like unrealistic either.
Oh,
So
no,
like one came into my garage one day. This was years ago, but it got into my garage and it was like right on top of my garbage can, and I didn't even know it was in there. Like
Right.
I was just
shit.
out, like smoking in my garage or whatever, and then I see something out of the corner of my eye, and I turn and like there's nothing moving. Like I didn't see it again, so I turned back around, and then I saw it like something again. I turn around
fuck?
and I go over and I look. And it's a possum, just like right. I don't know how I missed it. Like I did. It's like it was frozen so still.
Yeah.
Like when I had looked over there, I didn't notice it. When I walked over, you just see it, and it's like it's literally trying to play dead. And if you try to like move it, then that's when it would like kind of jump at you. But yeah, this possum was in my garage for like an hour. I could not get this thing out.
Oh my God.
Like those things are no joke. They are stubborn.
They're like, we want to be here. You
Yep.
can't make us leave.
I ended up somehow I got it into, there was another can that was next to it. It was open. I got it into that can, but it didn't want to come out of it. So I ended up just like kicking the can out down the driveway. and it just kept staying inside of it. It was almost like one of those moves where like a superhero
I
would
know
put their
what you're saying.
arms and legs
All
onto the
sides, yeah.
sides of a building to stay inside of an
Right,
elevator
just to
shaft or
keep it,
something.
yeah.
That's what this possum was doing inside this trash can. Like
Like, get
as
the
I'm kicking
fuck
it, it wouldn't
out.
come out.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
you
those
need to
things
go.
are fucking crazy, and they
See?
look,
Jeez.
they look sick.
Yeah.
You would take that picture down now.
He's done.
See that.
He's over it.
You're not into mice and rodents?
Oh
No.
shit, no.
No.
Oh shit, no.
No.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
I don't like possums. I don't like raccoons.
Possums are
Squirrels,
very
no.
cool.
Squirrels are
actually.
like the only one I can kind of be like, okay, you're cute from afar.
Squirrels and raccoons
And then I
are
move
cool.
on.
Squirrels
And
and
then I move
raccoons are
on.
cool.
Possums eat all the bugs you
Rabbit.
don't
I
like.
mean, which is fine. They
You
can
like
enjoy
rabbits?
all the bugs.
They're
You
very,
don't like rabbits?
they're very cool.
Oh man.
I'm allergic to them, so I
There's
can't
rabbits
be
in
all
my
over them.
yard all the time.
It's
Mine
like
we
too.
get 'em,
thing,
yeah.
like, I don't want it near me.
I mean, that's fine. Like, right? It's I think they're cute, but it's
Yeah.
like you just stay over there. I can't touch you.
Anything that's
pull-
like, yeah.
My wife and I, we went out for drinks last night, and we got back home, and there's like a whole family of rabbits, but there's this one you could tell he does the exact same thing. They'll all scurry through the yard when you pull into the driveway and the headlights are on them, but
Yeah.
the one he'll scurry like 2 hops and then he'll just stand still.
Right? Stop.
Like, and my wife has said like, why didn't he go with the other ones? And I'm just trying to tell him like, he thinks it's Jurassic Park. He thinks we can't see him. He stands still.
Like, he's still there though. We can see him.
Man, I saw this TikTok video actually, where this lady, like, she had all these lizards in her backyard.
Oh, yeah, I saw
and
the
she was
video.
like feeding them, and they would just like
Keep on coming.
Yeah, they would just keep
Yeah.
coming and stuff, and they were actually.
It was
they
kind
seemed
of
like,
cute.
Yeah.
Almost like I was
Yard
like,
pets
oh.
can be cute. I think
like,
the rabbits are my yard pets. Those are it.
Gotcha.
We have a few rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was it for that one, right?
Yep. That's it. Oh. I don't like this picture.
Me either.
But Boston man suffers seizures caused by tapeworms in his brain.
Ew.
So, a Boston man thought he was in good health, found out otherwise when he started engaging in strange behavior early one morning. According to a new study in the New England Journal of Medicine, the otherwise healthy man fell out of bed at approximately 4 a.m. and started shaking on the floor. Even stranger, the man appeared confused and was speaking gibberish. The man was taken to a hospital, but doctors were stumped. He hadn't been ill recently, and there was no history of seizures or cardiovascular, respiratory, gastrointestinal, or neurological disorders. I got it all. I got all that out.
Yeah, good job.
I did it.
Yes.
I got it all out. Okay. In addition, the man rarely drank alcohol or used tobacco or other illicit drugs that might have explained the strange behavior.
That's so sad.
I know, right? Sounds like he's just kind of bored. So,
Yeah.
although the patient didn't verbally respond to questions or follow commands, his gag and cough reflexes were normal, which is a very interesting thing to put in the story.
Yeah.
How they test his gag rate.
Well, they got that ring in the dick.
Yeah. See,
I was
I was
like,
gonna
you
say.
can fit a ring around that.
See, you can take his ring off.
See, I was gonna say.
Put a ring around the tape.
How do you feel about
Yeah.
this
I
picture?
was waiting. I was
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
The
Call
follow-up
back.
story.
Yeah.
After tapeworms removed, they found wedding band around it.
Call back.
Like, that's probably what that guy's penis looked like.
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's why I don't like this picture, because it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
Ew.
That's reminiscent of something.
Oh, God.
What is the? I mean, I understand this is like a tapeworm and shit, but
Is
it's
it?
just what I guess.
It's so weird.
But what? Like, I don't like the little things at the front. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's like
just
the
some
teeth
weird-
almost.
The
it's like
whiskers, huh?
The whiskers.
The eyelashes.
The eyelashes.
That's what it is. Looks
So
like
what it latches onto.
eyelashes.
It's like,
I know.
I don't like it.
Ugh.
It's like a weird.
Makes my head
it's
hurt. Like
making
I
me
got
uncomfortable.
tapeworms in my brain.
It's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Looks like a plumbing fitting.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a
actually,
shark
so
bite.
That's weird. Okay, so it was only after doctors performed a neurological exam, laboratory testing, and looked at cerebral imaging that the man was finally diagnosed.
Tommy Parker said ticklers.
Ticklers. Oh my God, the one-eyed monster will wink at you, Ryan said. Ew. Gross. So there's a name for this. Let me find it. Sister. No, not sister. Cystic. I'm sorry. It's called sister syndrome. No, it's what the fuck. It's called, yeah, when tapeworms get into your brain, it's called sister syndrome.
That makes sense.
Cystic cirrhosis, basically, I think. Tapeworm infection that affects the brain, muscle, and other tissues. Other tissues. Which ones? Other ones.
Kleenex.
Those types of tissues.
Yeah.
What other type is there?
Scots.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, there is Scots. That's right. But that's an off-brand.
Yeah, that's it. Although it is unknown how long the man had the condition, doctors said he immigrated from a rural area. That's a weird word. Rural.
I hate that word.
Rural.
Me too.
It's,
Just
it's
say
weird.
country.
It makes
Yeah.
me uncomfortable to say. It's like
I don't like saying it either. I always feel like I say it wrong.
Of Guatemala.
Doesn't matter what you say.
I have problems with R's anyway.
Came from
so
Guatemala.
That's not my favorite
I,
word.
I know. Same
So
here.
apparently this disease can avoid attracting the body's immune response system for almost 5 years. So it just like
so it was in his brain
chills.
for 5 years?
Yeah, so basically it just was happening, like progressing probably over the
Jesus.
5 years, and the immune system's just like, da, 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 everything's fine.
So people are lying when they approach
get,
him. Like,
like-
are you getting dumber?
Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think so.
Does
Maybe.
it get, like, the
Maybe that's
effects?
what's wrong with me, man.
Your,
I
yeah,
got-
your immune system
yeah.
hasn't picked up on it yet.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
know? It's like I feel stupider,
But, like,
I don't know if it's
I'm not-
AIDS
I'm
or a
not-
tapeworm. I'll just blame it on the
you know,
tapeworm.
exactly. I'm blaming it on the tapeworm. I mean,
Yeah.
might as well. So the disease can cause lumps. It can cause lumps under the skin, and an infected person can suffer headaches and seizures. So that explains the seizures.
Dope.
It just, took 5 years to get there, which once diagnosed, the patient was admitted to an intensive care unit, so both his lactic acid levels and white cell count could
Whoa.
be normalized.
So does that mean like
What are you about to say right now?
he's gonna lactate or some shit?
Yeah,
Like
he's going to lactate, yes. His brain is going to lactate.
milk?
Yes.
Dope.
Brain juice.
Brain milk.
Yeah.
Brain.
brain baby milk.
Hey, that sounds like a competitor to muscle milk.
You guys watch the show Murders in the Building? Did you guys watch that yet?
No.
No.
Only Murders in the Building? Yeah, remember they had it, gut milk?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't want to know what that is.
So he's fine. They gave him something for it
It's fine.
to control the seizures, and he's going to get treated for the tapeworm medicine. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a good day.
Dope.
It's going to be a good time. He's going to be okay.
gonna be a
So
good
don't feel bad. He's not like dead or anything.
Well,
He's
that's
going to
good.
be okay. Like was it last week or the week before that somebody actually died? So,
Yeah.
or someone was in really critical condition. It was last week. Someone wasn't
Was it
really.
the guy who was tased on fire?
Yeah, and he
Oh,
said
yeah,
it was
the
lit on
taser,
fire.
yeah.
So I don't know anything about that. I haven't looked into that. I should look into that.
So this guy's back to talking again and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
Good for him.
Sweet.
doing. He's
Good.
better. He's getting better. Now I will say, there's one of these stories
Get these motherfucking words
go.
on my motherfucking brain.
that actually, it's actually not horrible. Just like there's some that are really stupid sounding. That one didn't sound that bad.
What's that?
Like, cause you do that a
Oh.
lot, where you
Oh,
like
yeah.
just place different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one didn't sound that bad.
That one fit.
Yeah, that one works. That one, like, okay, that one worked. So there's one of these stories that was from a few years ago. Would you guys like to guess which one was from a few years ago?
What, one of these three?
One of
that we
these
are-
three stories, yes, was not from recently. Two of them were, one was not.
We get to guess, huh?
Yeah, this is just a random little thing I threw
I'm
in
gonna
here.
say. I'm gonna say
The cock ring.
the cock ring. Yeah, I'm gonna
possum.
say the cock ring.
Possum, Chris.
I like the Santa Claus story. I'm going to go with the Santa Claus story. Okay? The one with the reindeers and all that. That was
Yeah, that
ridiculous.
one. That was.
Yeah.
That was
That makes
crazy,
sense,
man.
yeah.
That crazy
That was
story.
crazy story, man.
So yes, it was the cock ring story.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
was
was
from
close.
2016.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
I
That's
mean, it
cool.
probably happened recently also, but it didn't pop up.
Let's hope it didn't happen again.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it has. And it just didn't pop up.
Well,
in-
damn. Now I gotta look up where is he now.
Right. Now you got to see how he's doing. Like, did he do it again? Did he do
Part
something
2,
stupider? Is he okay? Is your dick okay?
Did he
Did
get
you
an
put more
enlargement
weird shit?
operation?
Did he get, like, right? We don't
There was
know.
probably
My
a lot
dick
of
is
therapy
cold.
involved afterwards, you know?
My dick
A
is
lot of physical
cold.
therapy on that after removing.
That's an Aziz
Had to have deep
Ansari,
tissue massage
bit.
frequently.
What happened?
After he had the ring removed from his penis, he had to go through therapy. As to
Yeah.
follow the deep tissue massage
Yeah.
for it and all that, you know?
Absolutely.
Therapy.
Damn, I might actually have to put a ring on my dick.
I need some deep tissue therapy.
just for the rehab.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be a good time to get there.
No.
But I'll do it.
Oh. At least I didn't have to amputate.
Right?
Oh,
Right? So, that was crazy news.
Yep. Thank you.
Yay! Crazy news.
Dope.
Up here.
Duh.
Okay. Oh, snap.
Crackle pop.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sophia Eurista, which is funny because there's urine almost in the name.
Eurista.
Yeah, Eurista. Was filmed urinating on a male fan on stage. And I didn't change that yet. No, it's fine. Yeah, it was that girl too. So they stole a ton of money and she peed on some dude's face. It was dope.
nasty.
No, here we go. And this is a pretty good photo
Is that
of
a
it.
shot? Oh yeah, that's a shot of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's-
That's like a pretty good shot. Look at Chris.
so
I mean, the article said like the fans seemed appreciative of it
Yeah.
too.
but it also gives new meaning to piss poor judgment.
Piss poor performance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Rising
he
rock
might
star
buy a
has
ticket
been
again.
described as disgusting after she urinated on a man's face during a concert in Daytona, Florida. It makes sense. Florida.
Female Gigi Allen.
Sophia Eurista, the front woman for New York-based cover band Brass Against. They're a cover band. For what? Rise Against?
I think that's what it is. I think it was Rise Against the Machine.
Jesus Christ. Was partway through a performance at the Welcome to Rockville festival when she told the crowd she needed to relieve herself. She said, I gotta pee and I can't make it to the bathroom. What the fuck?
Gentleman said, "Here's my face."
Yeah. So we might as well make a show out of it. The repulsive rocker, I love how they say that, 36, then brought a male fan onto the stage and instructed him to lie down. Before popping a squat on his face,
Oh my
as she
God.
performed a rendition of Rage Against the Machine's Wake Up.
She went like,
I did not know what song she did it to.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
so she went like R. Kelly on him, like on stage.
Yeah.
That's
So back in the
Wow.
80s, there was a band called the Plasmatics.
Yeah.
With a lead female singer, Wendy Williams, who did the same thing.
fucking Wendy.
Not the same Wendy Williams.
In the, not Wendy Williams.
It could be.
No, this was a white woman that was
Okay.
peeing. I mean, white women pee on guys. The black
Well-
women don't pee on guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've
Come
never
on.
peed on anybody, like except like when I was a baby, maybe an accident. But like, I've never been an adult.
I've
fucking
never,
peeing
I've
on
never
somebody.
peed on anybody either.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
So if there's a Facebook group that I can join.
I was gonna say if there's
Do
money
you want to be
involved.
peed on? Like,
No, I don't. No,
Or
no,
you want
no.
Larry
Larry
on
wants to be
someone?
peed on.
No, I did not
Larry
say I
might-
wanted to be peed
Larry
on. Okay.
might wanna be peed on.
My topic, my
You're
my statement
expanding.
was
You're
I've never
expanding.
peed
He's
on
becoming
someone.
interested.
So how
Yes.
does that get flipped to I want to be peed on?
You know, it's
It's
good to
one
be
or the
open
other.
to these things,
Do
Larry.
unto others as you
Larry,
have
it's one
done
or
to
the
yourself.
other.
That's
You either
what-
want to be peed on or you want to pee on someone. Just one.
Okay.
It's
I
the
get to
how
pick
you
one.
open.
I get to pick which one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And,
Which
the,
one
and
are
the
you
other
more?
one doesn't come.
Which
I'm
one
just
are you
happy
more
to pee
interested
outside.
No, you gotta take it.
That's all I'm.
Which one are you more interested in?
unfair.
Do you want to be peed on or do you want to pee on someone just to see what, like, see how that
See,
feels?
man, I can't put this shit out here, man. Y'all gotta clip this shit. I'm not talking about this with you guys.
Pee on him outside. That's what it is. We'll just pee on you outside.
Hey, we're not judging you. We're just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You won't bring it
Sophia
up.
is actually a beautiful woman.
She is.
I don't know. Like,
Oh my god.
You don't know.
Oh.
Access granted.
Larry wants to have a good time with this lady. He's thinking,
just saying,
he's
you
thinking
know?
this might not be so bad. I don't know.
you go to this
Pass it
concert.
off as a squirt.
You have a few drinks. She has a few drinks. Hey, it's a party.
Hey, see, now we know where Larry's at, okay?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Jeez.
Larry's just, throwing it out
So
there.
this
like-
video
I'm the only
leaked.
one. I'm the only one with courage enough to say it, though, right?
Ladies, if
I don't want
you would like to
anybody
pee
peeing.
I
on
don't want people
Larry,
peeing on
I
me,
don't
and I
want
have no
nobody peeing.
desire to pee
we
on
can
anybody
reenact
else.
this right here in the studio.
So this
I have
video
no-
leaked.
Nope, that's not my thing.
The A-team ain't doing no peeing over here.
No,
Ah.
no.
Trickled
peeing on
out?
me.
Yeah, trickled out on social media.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit at a time.
So gross. You don't know what's in
Even
there.
though the guy isn't pressing charges, they're
He's
still
pissed.
investigating whether or not the state is. You know what I mean? For like indecent exposure
Lewd.
and that kind of
Lewd
stuff.
conduct,
Yeah,
that's what they call it.
lewd conduct. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's a few different charges that they're trying to figure out if they're going to actually.
And a few
Brings-
discharges, too.
Yeah,
No.
and
Awkward.
Jesus. It's just
I don't like
A
it.
few
very
charges for
interesting.
one discharge.
yeah.
God.
You said it again.
And Larry's very interested. You need to you do need to find yourself a Facebook
Ariel,
group.
Larry's going to be researching
But
this
it
and following up.
it hasn't slowed them down. They're actually
What are the rest of her tour dates? Yeah, give it.
yeah.
It's
Well, they're
tour
set to
dates.
play at Brooklyn St. Vitus on November 22nd. So
What's Brooklyn
Tomorrow.
St. Vitus? What's that?
I don't know.
Look it
On
up.
St. Vitus.
Oh, I
Look
need
it up.
local.
We
I
don't
want
know.
local.
Oh,
They
I
probably
don't
won't
know.
come to Cleveland, but
No, I
maybe
bet it's
Columbus.
just a
I think
matter
they
of
try.
time. They'll end up at the Beachland or something.
Oh, let's see what their
I
schedule's
I
like.
wouldn't be surprised. This would be a big.
But they said that's
big
not going to
tour.
happen again. Said that their
I know,
lead
Larry's
singer.
disappointed.
I never buy a
Yeah.
ticket to.
Well, you only
that
need to do
happens.
it once, you know? You only
New
need to do
York.
it once.
It's in New York, Larry. Do you want to make it to New York tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Nah, I
Tomorrow?
can't make it.
Nah, I'm busy. I'm
Alright,
busy.
I'm looking right now.
What if I can get a rain check?
Right, rain check.
I mean, right now it looks like they're overseas. Oh wait, hold on. No, they're not.
At least he didn't say discharge again.
Right, if you said discharge again.
It was a moist discharge.
Oh god.
Oh, good God. Please don't say moist.
I'm gonna need a shower after this story.
A golden shower.
A golden shower.
Oh god.
There's no gagging, so I guess.
Larry's loving this. We've all learned a little bit about Larry
Yeah,
today.
jeez.
I see Larry in a new light now.
See,
kinda
he comes
yellow.
back from he
Glistening.
comes back from like South America, and that's what happens.
Who he comes back from South. Now he's interested in being.
Yeah.
I literally have a
And
like a
being peed
1 day layover in Miami on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that makes sense.
South
Now it all
Beach,
makes
baby.
sense.
He's like, you know what happens in Florida
You know.
goes viral.
It goes viral.
Oh God. This is
All right, we're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna have coming soon.
Yay.
Discharge.
And we're gonna talk about
No
Thanksgiving.
discharge.
Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
You're listening to The Epic Radio Show. Live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. And take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
Attention, small businesses. Has the pandemic put a strain on your business? Brain Baby Media has you covered. With easy commission-based advertising, you can get crucial information to your customers quickly and affordably. For pennies on the dollar, you can say goodbye to typical advertising structures. Spending thousands a week on radio and television ads? That's bananas, son. For little to nothing, we can put ads on the Epic Radio Show like this one in front of an engaging fan base, as well as social media blasts, a banner on our website, and more. Just email epic@theepicradioshow.com and you've taken the first step to let people know you're open for business. Now is the best time to advertise. Do it with Brain Baby Media.
Hey ladies, if you're looking for premium makeup at a price that can't be beat, hit up Glitz and Glitter by Goldie. Glitz and Glitter by Goldie has everything you need to enhance your beauty without breaking the bank. Go to uniqueproducts.com/GoldieAlphaHell today and take advantage of the savings. Right now, there's a new beauty box for only $99, so what are you waiting for? Get to Glitz and Glitter by Goldie today at Unique, that's YOUNIQUE products.com/GoldieAlphaHell.
My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm wondering if you need a gift for some sorry son of a bitch. Well, the Candle Daddy is here to help. With a full line of scented candles that last up to 80 hours and hand-poured in Indiana, it will have your house smelling like a goddamn Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, who doesn't like the smell of these nuts? Or maybe you like the smell of fresh linen that they call well hung, or fresh picked blueberries. They'll give you some damn blue balls. Go to www.thecandledaddy.com and use promo code EPIC for 10% off the entire order. And as always, Candle Daddy offers free shipping for your bitch ass. So head over to Candle Daddy right now and take advantage of the deals. And catch up with us on the Epic Radio Show, Sundays at 10:30, you son of a bitch. And that's the bottom line. What? 'Cause Stone Cold said so.
You already love the What the Forecast app. Now it's time to show it. With the official What the Forecast merch from Nightcat Productions. Do you like the funny sayings that pop up every time you check the weather? Well, what if you could look at that shit all day in a mug? An ugly mug, a t-shirt, or even underwear. Get promoted at work when you give your boss a gift of hilarious weather-based humor. Your boss will say, yo, that's funny as fuck, see? How about a raise? And my job. Here's my wife, take her please. Use the promo code WTF10 to score 10% off, and there's free shipping on all orders over $35. That's a lot of coins, see? Plus, Nightcat Productions loves the furries. Bushes, that is. Probably more than humans. So 10% of the profit goes to a non-kill shelter. The kill shelters get nothing, see? Just go to Etsy.com/Nightcat Productions and order some shit.
Ooh, yeah, this is the Macho Man Randy Savage back from the dead. And I'm here to tell you about Ballsy. Ooh, yeah. Ballsy has products to clean your ball sack. When you've been working all day and you smell like you've snapped into a Slim Jim, there's only one product I trust from beyond the grave. Ooh, yeah, from solid colognes to liquid powder. For clean balls, nobody does it better. No, they don't know. They're the cream of the crop. Ooh, yeah! So head over to ballwash.com and find out what your balls have been missing and use the promo code EPIC15 to get yourself 15% off. Ooh, yeah. Do it before I give you some of the madness.
Does it feel like you walk into a 70s show when you enter your kitchen or bathroom? Eager to bring it to modern times? At Smith's Remodeling, we offer quality workmanship that is guaranteed to give you the home you've always wanted. You can call Josh and team for a free quote at 216-704-6234. We'll be happy to discuss any remodeling and renovation needs. Again, give Smith's Remodeling a call at 216-704-6234. We want you to love your home again, and that should start today.
listening to The Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook.
Sorry, I don't know why it started that again, but that's fine. We're back, y'all, with The Epic Radio Show. Mm-hmm. And
Guys, I got peed on in the break.
Who did it?
Who did it?
It wasn't me. So, Chris?
It's Chris. For
you guys
sure.
look really guilty.
No
over there.
comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
Larry
I mean,
liked it.
he's.
I'm just saying.
We just
You can't really tell because
it was good for me.
He's wearing
Larry.
the Browns gear, and that's about the
yeah,
color
yeah.
that Chris's pee is. So
I mean, it was cold back
that's
there.
it.
I got a little warm, so
Yeah.
It's 98.5, baby. Yeah.
Oh. Speaking
Discharge.
of discharge, yeah.
Stop saying it.
A moist? Is it?
Making her,
It's a
her
moist
She's gonna
discharge.
quit the show. 'Cause
Yeah, I
you guys
know.
are gonna drive her away.
Yeah.
He's not gonna quit.
She might.
Anyways,
It's like one more fucking
it's time for
discharge.
coming soon, guys.
One more fucking discharge.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
You saw Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I saw Ghostbusters.
I haven't seen it yet.
Afterlife. Okay. I just want to make sure my chest doesn't disappear.
Don't want that to happen now, do we?
So,
my
yeah,
God.
the other day I got the chance to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. This is the only movie I'm going to be reviewing today because it was kind of like my most anticipated movie I wanted to watch. But after I reviewed this, I'm going to share some movies with you guys that you could probably watch during the holidays that I think might be interesting for you.
Holiday movie.
Well, they're not really holiday movies.
Oh, not holiday movies.
But we'll get into them. So, yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife. This is what would you call this? It's not like a sequel. It's like a sequel.
It is a sequel.
It's like a
Yeah.
sequel and
A
a reboot
reboot
in one.
in
And
one,
I'll
yeah.
kind of get into that.
Spiritual reboot sequel.
Yeah,
spiritual
something like
Spiritual. They
No,
usually do
it's-
call it like spiritual stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ghostbusters Afterlife. This follows a mom. Well, this is 32 years after the first movie. This follows a young mother and her children. They are being evicted from their home, and they travel out into, I forgot to put the name of the town, but it's like it's in the middle of nowhere. They're left home by the young woman's father, and while there, they discover some mysteries, and they discover the
such and
Ghostbusters.
such. Yeah.
So first, I gotta say with this movie, you guys will definitely want to avoid spoilers, so don't look up this movie online.
Gotcha.
Because there are just a lot of fun surprises throughout this movie. And this movie is very much like past meeting future, even
Gotcha.
down to like the setting and the clothing style. Like, it's based in 2021, but the characters dress like they're in the 80s and stuff. But in addition to like the setting and the clothing style and the hairstyles and all of that too, you get a lot of references from the 1984 movie, and there are even some plot points that are in this movie from that initial movie. So yeah, like I'm saying, just like avoid spoilers. But I will say that you might want to watch the original 1984 movie before this, because I was watching it. It's been a long time since I watched that first movie, so I ended up watching this movie after not seeing the first one for so long. And then when I rewatched it, because I rewatched the original, I was like, oh wow, oh yeah, that was in there, I was like, oh wow, that's all in there. And so just if you want to have fun, I think if you rewatch the first one so you can have fun, you can point out some hidden things in there.
Do you think it's required to watch the second one too, or no? Did they include enough?
No, I think
that,
every reference that they put in here is completely from the first movie.
Gotcha.
So you should be perfectly fine just watching that. This is definitely meant to be a balance for, like the way the movie is set up, it's meant to be a balance for new people coming in. Like, I think it's a great way to introduce them to this whole universe here. And it's also great for the nostalgia crowd.
Now, do you think it was better than the last movie?
The last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to talk about that when I get to the end.
Okay.
So kind of getting into the story. I'm not going to dwell too deep into it because, there's some surprises in here. I don't want to spoil anything. I did think that well, you guys know me. I can't help it. I'm going to just talk a little bit about the things that I critique a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about the things that I really, really liked. I thought that the beginning was a little hasty, and it was a little unclear. Not unclear as in I couldn't tell, like, what was happening story-wise, but it was really dark. Like, I couldn't tell what was happening with some characters, but after that kind of, wonky beginning, it really started to dwell into, like, this very character-driven story. And once I get into, like, the characters, I think that you'll understand, like, why the characters are probably, like, the best part of this movie. They're so much fun. And then once I get around to the end, I'll talk about what I want to see more from them. A few other issues. The bad guy. There's always a bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not a spoiler or anything. I wish that part had been a little more elongated. They focus more on how the characters feel, their journey as they're discovering the secrets of this house, their grandfather who, related to one of the Ghostbusters. And in the midst of that, I would have liked to see more of the ghost. I would like to see more of the bad guy. But when I watched the original 1984 version, I realized that they don't really focus. Well,
it is mostly on the characters.
It's mostly on the characters too, so it's not like a huge change of that. But at the same time, I wonder if they couldn't really focus on the ghosts and stuff in the 80s, because the CGI in the 80s is so bad. Oh
well,
my gosh.
I thought the ghosts themselves. I think the ghosts themselves in the 80s weren't horrible.
No, it wasn't horrible.
The
But
bad part was the
Are you trying to talk about like the main villain?
No.
Or are you talking about the two dog
The
creatures?
dog creatures.
Yes, that's the part
that
I'm
was
actually
the
talking
bad.
about.
Yeah,
It
the
was
claymation
so
looking.
bad. But
Well, I think in the first one there were only like 3 scenes where you're a ghost. Like you got Slimer scene.
Yeah.
You got when they all were getting out.
Yeah.
And then you have the end scene at the tower.
Yeah.
And that's really all the ghost scenes that were in that movie.
My comment about
when they got released from the containment center, if you remember.
Yeah,
then
that's the one I'm talking about.
there was clips there where they were terrorizing people and stuff, and you got to see that.
The one
You guys are taking over her segment.
Yes,
Sorry.
please.
The one you're talking about.
Please.
I'm not liking
You're
it.
talking about Ghostbusters 2.
No, the first one.
Yeah, we
let
can talk
Ashley
about
talk.
the original Ghostbusters later, but I only bring that point up though because with more resources on hand, I would have liked to see more of the ghosts.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm just trying to make. And then my other issue is it has to do with like possession and mind control and stuff like that will forever be creepy with me. And there are just some ethical issues in that, but for the most part, I thought the story was actually really well written, which is a nice change of pace from like all these terrible Netflix movies. And it's like Hollywood doesn't know how to write anymore, but they actually took care with this story. I love the dialogue between the characters.
Well,
You will have a lot of fun with the banter between each character.
Well, wasn't it Ivan Reitman's son?
Jason Reitman.
Yeah, Jason Reitman. Yeah, and Ivan was the original director for the first one. So, I think being something that kind of transferred almost from father to son, and him probably growing up with the franchise himself
made him want to put care into it.
Yeah.
Which
It's probably
is why I'll
big.
probably like to talk a
Yeah.
little bit about that last Ghostbusters
Yeah.
movie. Going into like the actors and the writing and stuff. You have McKenna Grace in here. I don't know if anybody's like aware of her, but she's an upcoming child actor, and she's like the main protagonist in this, and it's so great seeing her discover her grandfather's history. Her character is very much like a nerdy recluse type, and she plays that archetype very well. She has some very strong, poignant, impactful scenes in this story, and I really care for her character. Same thing with Finn Wolfhard. He's from Stranger Things, and it Chapter 1. Was it Chapter 1 with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was in It Chapter 1. He's great too as her older brother. There are a lot of child actors in here,
Yeah.
and that turned out to be okay because it wasn't goofy, it wasn't silly or anything like that. Sometimes when you get a lot of kids, it get a little kiddish, you know what I'm saying? But I had just as much fun following. Well, let me say this: the child actors were the primary people, like they were our main focus in this story. It's very much about the new generation for this movie, and I had a lot of fun following them. I do want to give like a shout out to Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon. Paul Rudd is just so delightful.
I love Paul Rudd.
Like I really freaking love him. He's so funny. He gets along with everyone in this. Like his chemistry with all of the actors in it, it's just phenomenal.
I thought it was very poor marketing for this movie, though.
I
to
know.
not find out that Paul Rudd was in it until like last month.
Well,
Like-
no, it's been like that since the beginning.
There was nothing trailer wise,
There
marketing
was.
wise that
Yeah.
showed like
We showed a trailer even on the show. Yeah.
That trailer that we saw on the show, that trailer didn't come out until October. The trailer, all the trailers
this
before
year?
that trailer,
No,
all the trailers before that one did not show Paul Rudd.
That's true. I didn't know.
No, it was the same. No, it was the same trailer I showed like a year ago. Because the only reason why it got postponed was because of COVID. But they had a bulk of this done for a while.
Yeah, I don't remember like previous trailers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
This was before you.
So that's what I'm saying. I watched an interview with Paul Rudd about this movie. He was saying a lot of things like the script, the writing.
Yeah.
With the nephew or is the nephew, the son.
But I will say that the marketing in general was horrible for this movie.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. If it does horrible in the theaters, it's because they didn't push it hard enough.
Definitely. One more about the actress
Sure.
Carrie Coon, who I don't really know her very well, but she was great here too. Like she has a very tumultuous relationship with her father, and at times I was like, okay, girl, like you gotta move on. It's, you know, you got your kids to worry about. But I thought that her what's the word, like the feeling of abandonment she felt from her father, she did such a great job like showing that, and she got, I wish I can remember the word, she got her, the word isn't comeuppance, it's another word, like
I've never even heard of that word before.
Comeuppance?
She has her full story arc, and so I like where she ended in this.
That's so interesting.
So Tommy Parker asked, what age of kids to take to see this
Like,
movie?
what would be appropriate?
What would be appropriate?
So when I was in the theater, I saw it was a bunch of little kids. They must have been like 8, 9, 10 years old, right? There's just like, there's this one scene that for me doesn't mean anything. It's where two adult characters come together and they kiss, and then they do that like silly 80s thing where the characters are making out and then they duck down, and you kind of, as an adult, you know, like, okay, they're getting their thing on, but it's a cutaway, black away. They literally kiss and then it just cuts away from there. And as an adult, you would know, like, okay, these two just got their thing going. They got their thing on. But I don't think kids would catch it at all. So it's just literally that one scene, but I think this is very much, I think a little kid can watch this.
Because I mean,
Family
the
friendly.
first
Family friendly, yes.
Ghostbusters actually had some pretty
Interesting
racy moments there.
Yeah, it had some racy moments and racy language too. Like,
Yeah.
So, but this,
I just remember Sigourney Weaver on the bed, like
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah.
this movie does not have that at all. They're being
No.
very family friendly.
Because even
with
like
this.
that dream that Ray had. Do you remember?
Oh yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I literally just
yeah,
watched
yeah.
that movie, so I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah,
That's not
like,
for kids.
He had the dream where the ghost was
Yeah.
blowing
Going
him,
down on
basically.
him.
Yeah.
It's funny because while I was watching the original movie, I was like,
You don't remember that?
how did kids?
They don't actually
watch
show
this?
it, but in his dream, this ghost like depants him, and then you just see his head go. So you get the yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in this movie, they kiss, they cut away. That's it.
Okay.
Very family
Gotcha.
friendly. So yeah, actors are great. I love that about it. Like I said, I would definitely suggest watching the first one if it's just been a long time for you watching it, so you can catch all the little fun moments in it. Now, I was not initially say I didn't really grow up with Ghostbusters. I know there's a cartoon show and everything, but this definitely made me a fan, and it made me very excited about the characters going forward. There are 2 different ways that they can go with a sequel. One of them is like a spoiler that I don't want to give away. Please don't look this up on the internet. Like, you will be spoiled. If you even looked it up like once, you'll see. Like, just don't look it up on the internet. But they're I'm gonna avoid that. Okay,
Please,
but
I'm gonna go see it. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna avoid it.
I might see it tonight.
So y'all have to watch it so we can talk about it. Cause
I want to see it.
I think it'd be very interesting the different ways that they can take this going forward. Now about that 2016 version, yeah, that wasn't great. I think this movie definitely brings this right back on track. Can make people very excited about the movie going forward. It does suck about the marketing about this movie, because I think that this will appeal to a new generation that could help this spawn into multiple movies going forward, you know.
Yeah.
Overall, I had a blast. I had like a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. Yeah.
Ashley,
yeah.
is this a Christmas movie?
No, there is no Christmas themes at all.
Oh, okay.
This movie was supposed to come out in July.
Yeah.
Last year, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
this was supposed to be the summer blockbuster of 2020, right?
I know.
Oh, man,
it just sucks, you know.
It's doing pretty well, but not as well as it could have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they dropped the ball in marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I just don't, where are all the toys? That's what I don't understand about this movie. Like, where are all the toys and the action figures?
There are some
They are
toys that
stuck
can make
on a cargo ship in the Pacific Ocean with everything
Maybe.
else.
I'm a big toy and cartoon guy, so
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed in the fact that there's really nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they can
I
bring back
know.
toys for the original characters.
Because they
for
could
these
have even did a
characters.
cartoon version of this, you know, like even if it's a
I
season.
wouldn't say just yet. I would
Yeah.
like to see like how well it does, and
Yeah.
then if they can continue
Well-
with this storyline, then yeah, it deserves a cartoon.
Sorry, you guys are kind of like blah, 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 blah.
I know,
So,
they talk a lot.
Getting back into this, one more thing I wanted to say about this: make sure you stay until the very end, okay, so you don't miss the end credits.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's after the credits. Okay.
Yeah, after. There's 2 end credit scenes,
Okay.
one mid, one at the end. So definitely
Okay.
make sure you stay. So. I was kind of going to do like a
My
little
bad.
segue,
Go ahead.
but that's
Go
okay.
ahead. That's fine.
So this movie I think would definitely be great to see with the family, and then I wanted to share like some other movies that you can probably go see. One of them is Encanto. The reason this movie came up in my mind is because the trailer played during Ghostbusters, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this movie either. Lin-Manuel Miranda does the music for this. It's about a young girl who has a magical family that lives in a magical house. So if you are down for going out to the theaters with the family, Ghostbusters and Encanto are 2 movies that I would suggest. I'm definitely going to end up watching. It comes out on the 24th. And then just 2 more movies that are on my radar that I'll probably end up reviewing is King Richard with Will Smith. This follows Serena and Vanessa Williams' father.
Okay.
Will Smith plays their father, and this is like them as young children as they slowly get into tennis. The trailers look amazing for this, so I definitely recommend. This is on HBO Max.
It's a Warner Brothers movie, so we can actually play the trailer and not get in trouble.
Okay, cool. We can play the trailer for that. This is on HBO Max, and then we could probably play it like after this.
Well, no, I mean we can when you review it.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, I'll share the trailer with you guys when I review it. And then there's another movie. This is from Netflix. It's called TikTok Boom. This follows. I had his name.
Boom.
TikTok.
It looks like Andrew Garfield, but it's not.
It has Andrew Garfield in it. This follows Jonathan Larson. He was the playwright who wrote Rent. This is a full musical. Again, Lin-Manuel Miranda comes in. If y'all don't know him, he did Hamilton.
He's the Hamilton.
Moana, you know, the songwriting for that. So I'm very excited about this. This is a directorial debut. So this is kind of like a little thing for you guys to see what I'll be reviewing next, because I'll be talking about those 2 movies.
Cool.
Other than that, that's it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but sometimes it takes a couple clicks.
Clicky clicks.
To get it to where I need to go.
Clicky clicks.
So.
Hmm.
Give me a second. I gotta do something real quick.
Did you watch Cowboy Bebop yet?
No.
It's on my radar.
I definitely
I
need to.
started watching
Though.
it. It's pretty good. There's another movie that's out. I thought you might have put like on your list to watch, but I can't. It's got
Lady Gaga.
No, it's the why can't I remember his name now? The dude from Hitch.
Oh.
Kevin James.
Kevin James, yeah. He's a science teacher. His class is like losing funding, so he decides to be an amateur MMA wrestler.
Yeah.
Over at night, like
yeah.
What do you call it? Night.
Here Comes the Boom.
Is that it? Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember the name of that. That's on Netflix, right?
It might be now.
Is that what I saw it on?
It's funny though. It's older.
It's older?
Yeah. It came out about 5 years ago, maybe.
Oh, I see it here. Oh, 2012. I wonder why that just now came up on my Netflix.
That happens all the time to me.
Yeah, it does.
Rotation.
I get like all these
rotation
old things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like this? I've already seen this.
I've never seen that movie.
Really?
It looked good
So
from the
that's like
trailer, so I was going to
nine-
watch that
nine-
this week. Yeah.
9 years?
Yeah, it's 2012. Yeah, that's 9 years
Yeah,
ago.
jeez.
Damn.
I know.
I'm late.
No, I saw it when it came out. It's pretty. It's it's a typical Kevin James film where you know
Larry, it's better to be late than to have
Yeah.
a discharge. So
That's true. That's true.
Chris, why?
Like why?
But my two top shows right now on Netflix is Arcane and Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, Arcane is on my list too. I want to watch.
If you're not a League of Legends fan or into video games, I could still say watch Arcane.
Yeah, I'm definitely
because
watching that.
It's a really cool story. But you gotta be into cartoons too, like
and video games.
my wife
Is anybody
not
into
cartoons.
Wheel of Time? No. Oh. It's on Amazon. So if anyone's interested in that,
it's there.
Is it good?
Look at it.
I would think
it
so.
starts
She
out
brought it
pretty
up.
good.
Yeah, I don't think
It was worthy of mentioning, right?
Yeah.
She's not that into it. She didn't seem too excited.
I was enjoying
Well, Thanksgiving is coming up, guys.
Oh my!
It is.
It
Yeah.
is already.
Lies.
Maybe.
Getting to that
Maybe for Thanksgiving,
end of the
you can get what
year.
you really want.
Family.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Christmas really soon.
So I wanted to go around the room and just kind of figure out what the
Just
hell everyone's
chiddly
doing.
Yeah.
Chili.
So
Chiddly chat. About what's that?
let's start with A2.
Yeah.
Yay.
What's
first.
what you doing, girl?
What you doing, girl? You got plans? What you doing, girl?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wanna
be hanging
hang
out. I'm gonna be hanging out with my family. We're gonna make dinner and take some pictures because we forgot to take pictures last
So
year.
what
for
kind
that.
of food do
There
you
you
eat?
go.
We eat
Food that's edible? I
Well,
don't know.
no, I
that you
asked
can
this
eat, yeah.
because some people have interesting choices for their
For, like,
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
meals.
dinners.
You know,
It's a
like
unique family
Yeah,
food item at
absolutely, yes.
each Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think that
Yeah.
our meals are pretty standard.
Standard.
We have turkey, chicken, dressing, macaroni and cheese, greens, yams, biscuits,
You call
rolls, and
stuffing
stuff.
dressing?
Hell yeah.
Dressing, yeah.
Oh, just
I
call it
don't-
stuffing. I
stuffing.
don't like people that call it
Because
dressing.
it's like dressing and stuffing have different textures.
Yes.
Oh shit. Now we
stuffing's
really
like
gotta
what?
get
Yeah.
Like drier?
Stuffing is more dry.
Yeah, it's like
Stuffing
yeah,
is
it's
very
fucking
dry. Yes.
And dressing
Yeah.
is
It's like
But I like
Moist.
I make moist stuffing, but I still call it stuffing.
I knew you were
I
gonna
still
say
call
that.
it stuffing.
That's why I said it's wet. That's why I didn't go.
I don't want wet stuffing
like,
at
no,
all. I would
it's
rather
wet.
wet
That's
stuffing
gross.
than
Not wet stuffing, dressing.
runny
dressing
stuffing?
is- No, I said the dressing is wet. Stuffing is dry. It's wet and dry.
I'll
that
take
stuffing
Oh,
is
God.
dry.
Fuck y'all,
Dressing is
though.
moist.
That's bad.
Yes.
I've made
moist
stuffing
stuffing,
before.
so I'm
Ew.
gonna stick with
I don't want to
That's
know how
weird.
you made that stuffing
I don't
moist,
wanna
Larry.
know.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to talk about
That
wet
sounds like a
stuffing.
Disney Plus show.
No, it doesn't.
Wet stuffing.
Liquid McStuffings.
No, get out of.
Larry McStuffing.
You need to go. Someone else hosts
Larry.
the show. Ashley, you get over there. You deserve it. Get over there. and
Larry
host
Oh,
the show.
God.
Anyway, yeah, we'll be eating and we'll be having fun.
That's
My
good.
nephew was born this year, so this will be
Aw.
like his first.
That's
little-
awesome.
Very
How
nice.
old is he?
He's like 4 months.
Aw.
Oh, that's adorable.
Babies.
Yeah. He's
I
so
love
cute.
He was born this year, so he's not one.
No fucking
No, we
kidding,
know that.
Larry. God damn.
So
I'm not
yeah.
that fucking stupid. I've had babies before. I understand how that
I
works.
have the experience, Larry.
Right, we know. I
Come
get it. I get
You
it.
know how years work.
Yes.
There are
I'm
some
very aware.
cultures that's
South
interesting
Korea.
where
South
they
Korea.
start off with
Yeah.
one.
I believe
Yeah.
it's the Chinese.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
Asians
But it's
start
not
at
here,
the year of
so-
birth is 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not here. So obviously the baby's not one yet.
You don't know if the baby's Chinese or not.
I don't think it is.
What if the baby identifies
I'd like
as
to
Chinese?
assume that they're not going by that at all.
Like, we're not Chinese. Our culture
We're
is
not Chinese, and I
Yeah.
assume that they're not going by the Chinese way of doing it.
Yes.
I don't know the baby daddy.
I don't know, but I would just say, probably not. I would assume not, just because you know.
God.
I think
You
she
know.
would say, "Oh, the
Dead.
baby's like a year and 4 months." Like,
You know what happens when we assume?
I
Make an
assumed
ass out of
correctly.
you and me.
Discharge.
Discharge.
No,
Duh,
I
nah.
assumed correctly.
Oh my
though.
God.
See,
Yes.
this is why we're the A team over
Yes.
here. We're this, yeah. So
I'm gonna say the B
all
side is the
over
better
there.
side now.
I
All right.
doubt it.
Since me and
play
Ashley's are
B-side.
the same,
Yeah, we're the
we'll
same.
wait till last
Yeah,
for
we'll do
us.
it at the end.
But let's go around to
Let's go to Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
Well, I'm going to be filling in
meditate.
the shifts, giving handies under the bridge as
Oh,
everybody's celebrating
snap.
Thanksgiving. So
I mean,
making sure those positions
Getting
are
into the
filled.
holiday spirit.
Right,
and
getting
taking
into the
care of
holiday
those needs of those
spirit.
lonely people on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that's so nice of you.
So-
Such a
Just
good
Spreading
guy.
joy and happiness.
Joy and happiness for throughout the
Everywhere.
holiday season.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is
yeah.
great.
So,
good time.
tip accordingly this holiday season, please, folks.
Did you just say you're making your
accordingly.
appointment
Yeah.
there?
Tipping's
Making my
appreciated.
appointment. I just
Mary's
made my
making an
appointment.
appointment.
Yeah. Tipping's appreciated,
Dead.
This show is a mess. So
but not mandatory.
No, you know what? I got a blessed Thanksgiving this year, to be honest. I've got a friend from Florida coming up, and he's going to be hanging out with the family. My parents are in town this year for Thanksgiving, which is awesome. Last year, no Thanksgiving, and before that, they had been going to they've been going south for the winter, so it's nice to
Okay.
have the parents
that's nice.
here this year
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
and the whole family. And
That's nice.
yeah,
That's really nice.
What's on the menu?
yeah,
What's on the
yeah.
menu?
What's on the menu?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what?
yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good question.
I'll be honest. My family, they go way overboard with food. We're big foodies, so
Like,
we
it's
have
too
like
much.
too much. But there'll be a lot of people. I mean, we have it at my sister's house, and I would not be surprised if 20 or more people pass through that day.
The sister we met or no?
Yes. The
Yeah?
sister,
Okay.
yes.
He seemed super excited when he asked that too. He might.
I had to
Epic
think.
might
I
be
have
showing
four.
up.
I have four sisters. I had to think.
She gonna be there?
I'm gonna stop over.
No, she's
You're
really
welcome.
nice.
They'll never know.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
You know?
I'm a
I mean,
cousin.
yeah,
I don't
dude.
know.
You know?
Yeah, they had no idea that when we were like in the table next to them and stuff. They're like, "Oh, are you related or something?" Like, yeah, there we
You know,
go.
Side
yeah.
note: we were at
Side
this
note.
karaoke bar in
Yeah.
Vegas, my wife and I, and it was super weird. There was this young guy that was hitting on this other like older I don't want to say older
Right.
woman, but
Right.
she
You
was
wanna
like
figure
our
words
age.
out.
The
Okay.
woman was like our age, but the guy was like super young, and we're just looking at it like happening unfold in front of us. But the woman was also there with her two daughters,
Oh.
and
Oh.
the one
Snap.
daughter had just turned 21, the other one was like 23.
Oh.
So then, when like the guy realized he was getting nowhere with the mom,
wow.
he
God.
switched up to the daughters.
No,
Wow.
he didn't.
So like we were already talking to the daughters, like because we were picking some songs to do together and
Yeah.
everything. And then when the other guys came over, they had just started saying it like out of nowhere. This is my prima. This is to my wife, like. And then, like, this is my primo. So then they were able to get away from them, and we just joined and made one big table because we were
That's
all
funny.
cousins.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Like, but now we do.
Now we do.
Well, we're actually gonna go. Next year. They come every year for
So we're
in
gonna
November
go next year.
Okay.
for her birthday, the one that just turned 21. That was
Okay.
the first time she was able to come. And my wife's birthday. That's why we went there.
So we're gonna be meeting up next
So
year.
the mom and my wife exchanged information. So we're going next year.
Okay, look, you
So-
made
All
some
the cousins.
friends.
Yeah, all the
Nice.
cousins.
Got new family.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
You know, when I go out with friends and I see an old guy doing that creepy thing, we play a game. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this one. It's daughter or botter. You have to.
Oh.
The old guy creeping on the young girl.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, daughter or barter. Okay, I got you.
I'm not sure
I don't
how
get
I
it.
feel about it.
Well, it's one of the two.
Is that
It's
the
one-
go?
You don't either?
Wait,
Yeah.
explain it, please.
Yeah, please.
It's an
old
old guy
guys
with
that
a
are
young woman.
Young
Okay.
woman.
Is
Okay.
that his
Daughter
daughter?
part.
Is that his
Daughter?
daughter, or did he buy?
Oh, gotcha.
Daughter or
Daughter or
botter.
Gotcha. That makes
Tommy
sense. now.
definitely bought me, so I'm not his daughter.
That's terrible.
That's like the strip club, like real or fake.
Not gonna
This
say
was
the
the
details.
This was not no sex trafficking situation. I did not not
He
buy her
bought
from
me.
Russia.
He bought me a lot of McDonald's. I'll say that.
Yeah. I just made it to where she was too comfortable to leave.
Now I'm soft and warm, and now I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
I did lock her into my apartment once.
Yeah, so
that was early on.
that was something.
Blink twice if you need help.
Those were the days, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like twice and then 2 more.
No, seriously, that happened though.
Yeah. it
So, I had.
This wasn't a Thanksgiving thing, so
No.
let's just like side note. This
Yeah,
was
side
not
note.
Thanksgiving.
sorry.
But like, so I was having issues with some people or whatever,
Some
and
things.
I had to
Put locks on his
padlock my
apartment.
door on my apartment. Okay. Yeah, I know it was a
From the
stupid thing.
inside?
Oh, you know,
From the
just
outside.
From the outside, yeah.
Right. So,
I was just there.
it was just a habit that I did this, and I think it was like the first time she ever stayed the night too.
One of the first few.
One of the first times, so I forgot she was there.
And he just locked the
and I
door on
locked
me.
her in.
Forgot.
Yes.
There.
Yes. For
And
an
he told
entire
me,
day.
called me, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't gotta go anywhere." So,
Yeah, that's how I knew she
serial
was
killer
down.
shit.
and it was fine. He hasn't murdered me yet.
That's how I knew you were down, because she didn't call the police. 'Cause
Yeah.
you locked her in.
She
Like,
didn't
this guy is
escape.
sketchy.
Do you know how many like women probably would have been like, "What the fuck?" Like, and would have found a way to escape and
How
like,
long have you
never-
guys been
Do you know
dating
how
at that
adorable that
point?
would have been?
Like maybe a month.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not
You
very
could have
long.
been arrested.
I
bro.
know.
And you would have. There was no explaining that.
No, I know. I know. There was no explaining it. It was but she knew I was like she knew about what was going on though. I kind of explained it to her.
I
so
bought locks eventually, so I kind of already knew
yeah.
what the situation was.
So it was
It was a good time. Yeah, it was a good
So
time.
did you lock him into his own apartment at some point then to get even?
I will not disclose that information.
Get now. This is what you get, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I locked him in a box.
She
Wasn't
locked
an
him in a
apartment.
marriage.
See, the
Yeah.
exactly. I locked
in
him
a
with
marriage.
kids.
What you talking
I
about?
locked him- He's got kids. He's got a mortgage.
Nobody puts
Yeah.
baby in the
Where
corner.
the fuck's he
I know.
going now? Where
But
the fuck's
apparently
he
you
going
put
now?
a baby in an apartment and
Right.
locked fucking thing.
See, the thing is, the apartment, I had food and shit. So I
Yeah.
was like, you were in a box. You didn't have food, so.
There you go.
I at
So
least had
Larry,
a
what are you
bed,
doing for
food,
Thanksgiving?
a TV.
Discharge.
Aw.
Yeah, you really trying to make Ashley upset today?
Really, really, yeah.
You really
Oh, the
are.
effect has worn off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She's like,
She-
I
she
am
was
Go back to
desensitized.
moist.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm desensitized. Fuck
I'm
you.
making some
I'm
moist
desensitized
stuffing.
to that too.
Desensitized.
I'm making some moist stuffing.
That's gross.
No,
Ew.
so she got
Make
it.
moist stuffing.
I'm talking about
Just make
gross.
dressing.
That's like soup or something if you
Yes.
made moist stuffing,
That's
right?
nasty. Why are you doing that?
No such
My
thing.
wife's
Well,
my
good
wife's
job.
parents are already down in Ecuador, so we usually all get together, like the whole family, mostly obviously her side, but with them being out of the country already, her sister is going to be spending time with her husband's family, so I kind of just said straight up, it is a Brazil Thanksgiving. I don't want a big
Thing.
crowd. I want
Big
the four
bunch
of us.
People happening. Yeah.
That lasted for like 2 days. So now I guess her brother's coming
Oh,
and
well.
her sister is
Yeah.
coming with her boyfriend and their dog.
Their dog.
But that is it. That is where I draw the line. And I
I draw
literally,
the line
I
at the
see.
dog.
I said,
that's-
put it this way.
Leave the
it's gonna
kids
be,
at home.
it's gonna be straight up. They don't have any kids. Good.
I was just
Good thing.
obviously joking.
It's gonna be straight up.
I'll allow the dog, not the kids.
Unless you're coming to spend the day with us, don't show up. Because I'm not down this year with having to cook everything and then be on somebody's schedule like dinner's this time.
Yeah.
I want to just do my cooking like all throughout the day. I'll be putting things out. You guys eat, enjoy, have
don't.
fun,
I don't give a
relax.
fuck.
It's just a relaxing day. Thankful we're together and just leave it at that.
In
But
and out.
if you're not coming for the whole day, don't show up to my
Just
house.
don't fucking-
I'm sorry.
I'll
Yeah,
show
it's like
up.
don't
No.
sit around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, I don't
Oh.
mind them sitting around. Like I don't mind them sitting
find a
around.
place to sit.
And we,
You
well,
stay out
there's
there.
You know, like being in the kitchen or something?
There are 1 or 2 people we're not inviting because
Oh.
we don't want to see long faces. We just don't. I'm
Makes sense.
not down with that.
Yeah.
It's not the day. It's not the year. It's not the year for
I
me to
want
be with
good
that.
time, not bad
I
time.
just want good times.
That's
want
why I
football,
wasn't
some good
invited.
food.
Aw. No.
You got too many kids, man.
Like you got
Yep,
too
there
many
we go.
fucking kids. There it is. We have too
if,
many
if my
fucking
friends
kids.
if my friends are listening to this right now too, they know how I feel about it. All my friends got kids that are young. My youngest is 11.
My
and
kids
we're
would
in a whole
terrorize
different.
you.
We're in a different phase right now of our life, and I am not. Young
God,
kids.
they
Like
would-
I got my niece and
Yeah.
nephews, and that's where I wanna
Ankle
draw the
biters are not
line.
welcome at Larry's
My
house.
kids would terrorize you. And
My
your
kids
whole
would
house.
fuck with you just because.
My daughter,
I would tell
she's
them to.
almost 6. She would fuck your whole life up.
Yeah, she would.
Holy shit.
No, I
I'm
can
imagining
I can
how
deal with kids.
She
I'm
would
really
fuck you up.
I am really good with
She
kids. I can
plays
deal
mind
with
games,
kids.
okay?
Yeah,
I took my
she's a little
son
out
to
there.
a skating lesson yesterday, and there was just one little girl that like she got to my heart because her mom was trying to help her skate, but she couldn't figure it out. And all she kept doing was like scooting her butt, thinking like that's how the skates were gonna roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go out into the floor and I just say, "Can I give you a little tip?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Just pick your feet up and just march for a little bit." And she started doing that, and like by the end of the lesson, she was moving.
Yeah.
But that's how like. I love actually working with kids, teaching kids, playing with kids. I've
Just-
played games.
I've done that too.
But
yeah.
not at
Tutoring
Thanksgiving.
kids and all
Not on
that.
Thanksgiving. I
Thanksgiving,
draw the line.
you're not gonna be today.
Not
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
year.
Gotcha.
Because I got a lot of cooking to do,
I got
and I
shit
got
to do.
football to watch, and I'm not.
I got
Yeah.
stuff to
I ain't
focus
worried about your
on.
kids, man. I can't
Yeah.
worry about your kids.
Wonder what Jesse's doing. I don't know, but it is time for a hot mess.
So wait a minute.
I
Wait a
thought, what
minute.
were you
What?
guys doing? You guys were
fuck
Oh,
is
that?
well,
We
ain't
nobody
doing
gives a fuck
shit.
about what we're doing.
you
You're
guys
the
cooking
host. We can.
some dry stuffing or some
No.
moist dressing?
My grandma cooks, so I'm not preparing.
Yeah.
the main thing. So
Well,
I wish I can go one holiday and not cook.
yeah,
Yeah. We
my
don't cook
grandma.
anything.
I don't think I've ever cooked during the holiday.
I mean, I've helped my grandma before I had kids, but now I have kids, so it's like they're gonna be like, "Can I have this? Can I do that?" No, stay away from the stove. I swear to God, you're gonna get burned.
I think that's what I want for next year.
You want
next year,
a kid to
I'm-
yell at and say, "Stay away from the stove"?
No,
That'd be good.
I can send my
I
kids
just don't want to
over.
cook. I don't want to cook next year.
Yeah, so maybe you could figure that out, and like next year you'll just be like, nothing. Like
Yeah.
I just have nothing to do.
I just want to sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Kevin, said
yeah,
doing
he's-
white people
Yeah, we're
things.
doing white people things.
Doing white
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Whatever you
Tings.
imagine that is, tings. Yeah, whatever those tings are.
What are these things, Kevin?
I don't know.
I'll probably make.
I mean, I
dessert,
don't see
though.
how
That's probably
like
what I'll do.
I'm trying to picture what the fuck he would be doing differently than like
Yeah.
any
You're
other
gonna be
family.
cooking.
Yeah, eating, watching
Talking to the
football,
tings.
The
hating your
tings make the
family.
difference.
Like,
Oiling his beard.
Tings.
The
yeah,
tings.
maybe.
That's the difference.
I think
maker.
Thanksgiving is that one holiday where everybody just does the same thing. Like
Oh.
there's
we just
nothing.
eat. We
he
get
said,
together.
"Sorry, I've been listening
eat.
to a lot of Drake."
It's okay, Kevin. I agree with the tings. I'm doing a lot of tings too. So.
Because I can see how like 4th of July and Memorial Day, those can kind of mix up based on culture or
Yeah.
family settings and stuff. But I think Thanksgiving is still like the same for
You
everybody.
just go
Find somebody's house to go
somewhere,
to.
or you make the food yourself
and eat some food. That's
and
it,
hang
right?
out, and then you
Yeah.
eventually leave,
Watch
or
some
you
football.
or people leave your house, and
For
that's
sure.
it.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
So
I'm
do you guys
forgetting about
do
the
the-
drinking too.
Do you guys do
Yeah,
this
you
thing at your
drink.
family Thanksgiving
I'm
where
gonna
you go
drink.
around the table and talk about what
Not
you're
until I get
thankful
home,
for?
No, we don't.
We have
do
not
that.
done that. In
My
a
family
minute.
my whole family just makes fun of each other. So.
I think that
very
might be
tough.
the white
pretty
people
much.
thing.
That's a
That
white
might be
people
the
thing.
white
That's a
people thing.
dysfunctional white people thing.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
specific. Okay. That's a dysfunctional.
But it's not dysfunctional to go around and make fun of all your
Right.
other
We just talk shit about everybody.
Yeah.
It's like you're a fucking.
I think
asshole.
like for my
Yeah.
family,
Like-
on the Hispanic side, it's just like one big ass grace.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
An English version and then a Spanish version of
Right,
it.
right.
And
Well,
then-
everybody there's Brazilian, right?
No.
Yes. Yes.
All Ecuadorian.
And
It's a
Brazilian.
joke because of the last name,
Obviously.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like.
I sometimes
"Shut up."
forget my kids are Ecuadorian too.
Yeah.
You know, like when I think about like I live in a house of Ecuadorians. And
Ecuadorians.
Like my son,
I
he
like how it
acts straight up
sounds.
like it too. He acts like Ecuadorian. My daughter, she is just Hispanic.
She's just Hispanic. You're
It's weird.
Ecuadorian and you're Hispanic. I don't.
And Larry's Brazilian.
And Larry is Brazilian. Thank you. You followed that up.
I'll stay with that.
We
Gotcha.
play a game called Cross the Line where we talk as much shit as we can before we start a real fight. There we go.
Okay.
That's some dysfunctional white people shit right
I,
there.
might, I might steal that. That might get some people out of my house.
Right? There it is. Thank you, Kevin. Made that. You actually
I mean,
have a name for it.
All we're doing is just going to her grandma's.
We're going to my grandma's, and she usually makes food, and we hang out and we talk shit.
Not sure if my
go
mom is
home.
going to North Carolina or not, so
The kids run
we
around.
may or
all
may
hyped
not
up.
stop by there, depending on what she
Yeah.
does.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty much it.
yeah, then we go home and then we eat more because my grandma sends us with a bunch of
You
fucking
take
food.
home leftovers, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh,
take
yeah.
as much as you want. I'm like,
Yeah, 'cause-
okay.
Yeah,
Gotta
and we
push
take
it on me.
everything. We got like Ziploc bags
we got,
full of
like,
stuff, mashed
containers.
potatoes.
Do you
and
come with
shit.
your own containers?
No.
No.
She's like, here, I got some. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sweet, this is great.
That's like a staple in grandma's house. Yeah.
Yeah,
Container.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
containers, bags.
We don't even
whatever.
return them. We just have
She's
a
like,
bunch
no.
of
She's like,
containers.
don't worry about
It's
it.
mine now.
She's like, don't worry about it. I have more. And I'm
Yeah.
like, of course you
keeps
fucking
buying
do.
Yeah,
more.
'cause she keeps them on deck, yo.
Yeah, she's
So
like,
with the
"Duh."
leftovers, do you guys do anything creative with them, or
No,
you just reheat
we
them
just reheat
as
them
they
and
are?
eat, yeah.
Reheat them.
Anybody do anything creative with the leftovers, like make casseroles?
We do turkey quesadillas.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
What else? Yeah, the casserole. I'll make a turkey lasagna sometime or something.
What about
like that.
stuffing
It's
waffles?
the Ecuadorian and
Sometimes my
Brazilian.
grandmother would like freeze
Dress-
stuffing to do different things, not dressing to do
Dressing.
different things with it.
I use.
Yeah.
I put the
She gonna, be,
dressing.
she gonna be with her family on Thursday. Like, where's the stuffing? They gonna all look at her like, what the fuck?
Like, God damn
It's a
it.
South American thing. It's Ecuadorian.
you must have been around a Brazilian.
Or an Ecuadorian Brazilian.
Get out of here, calling it that. Okay.
Come on, you better go step outside and think about what you just said.
But I think it is
like
hot
it's
mess
stuffing
time,
entertainment.
guys.
What's stuffing? Yeah.
I think it's hot mess time.
Okay, let's get it.
Let's
I'm Jesse Pimpinella, and this is The Hot Mess. Chrissy Teigen is receiving backlash for throwing a Squid Game theme party. Now, I understand people are like, oh, well, she's rich, and we're poor, and the show's about poor people getting out of debt by risking their lives, but come on. It's a fan show. Everybody loves that type of show. All right? I love that show. I'm poor, and I'm not offended by Chrissy Teigen. Listen, I spend a lot of time filling sperm banks so I can fill my bank account. The Macy Day Parade is returning with 4 new balloons. You got Pikachu and Eevee from Pokemon, and then Ron McDonald, and then last but not least, Carol Baskin's husband. I knew he was alive. Yeah, that show came back. There's a 2nd season of Tiger King. I love this show because it transcends every sort of genre. Seriously, watch the 1st season. You want a political drama? Boom, you got it. You want a musical drama? Boom, you got it. You want comedy? Well, it's Tiger King. Obviously, you're gonna laugh. You want a romantic? Boom! That's a romantic genre right there, my friends. It's essentially Breaking Bad with tigers. The new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has dropped, and Marvel is warning everybody right now, if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, to consult your doctor. This image right here has the internet buzzing. Questions, and I got some questions, like, what's Pete Davidson doing with this walking celebrity fleshlight? I guess when he says he's doing nothing, he really means he's doing nothing. Thank you so much for everybody tuning into the Epic Radio Show. And please be sure to check out my website for live tour dates and my comedy special, guys. Come on, it's a perfect gift for the holidays. Black Friday, Cyber Shop Monday, man, this is the place to go. Hey, Small Shop Saturday, that's me. And until next time, I'm Jesse Pimpinella, and this is The Hot Mess.
Yo, speaking of, man, Kanye must be pissed right now,
I know,
dude.
right? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I think
god.
he made like a statement that like she should stop hanging out with him or whatever, and then she continues like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, Kanye."
It's like,
Yeah, that's
Fuck
that's
you,
how that's how you
Eve,
gonna keep
or
on.
Yay, whatever
You
your
got
name
Pete
is now.
Davidson with Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying?
Kardashian.
I wonder who pees on who.
I think they think they probably take care.
Yeah.
I
I've tried
gotta
to
do
get
this.
Pete
Hang
Davidson
on.
on the show, but no, to no avail.
I had to do it because it's a turkey.
Yeah.
I just thought,
We're
oh
like friends
shit,
on
a
Facebook or some
turkey.
shit.
Fuck, I'm gonna do it again.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
know, it's an
This is
enjoyable
like
sound.
really late in the show for that, though.
I
It's
don't
like
give
it's
a
almost
shit.
done now.
It's an enjoyable sound though. Why
Yeah.
you gotta hate?
All right. Well, that's the show, guys. Thank you guys for joining us.
You're welcome.
Next week
No,
we
not
may
you.
or may not have a guest. Who fucking knows?
Tune in and fucking find out.
Yeah.
Tune in
there
and
we
find
go.
out.
But thanks to everyone joining us, and we will see you next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
Get
as
some
always,
moist-
make
Get some
life
more
epic.
stuffing. Oh.